I told you about the did I ever tell this story about the kid in my school who I made a video of?
No.
So what happened was this kid was autistic. He got put into our school and he was
already down on his luck. Yeah.
He was too far. Like, you're not supposed to put people on his level in regular school. You're just not supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
But he used to run around school during, this is while we were 14, 15. He used to run in and out of classes, scream and run out. And the teacher would be like, there he is again, right? But this is what happened, right? I'm sitting in my classroom, minding my own business. The kid runs in, goes, right? And he slaps a guy in the head, right? Okay, then this guy picks him up, throws him over his shoulders into a bunch of desks. The kid smashes against the wall, desks on top of him. He's like screams that shrill scream again.
No.
Everyone's like, oh my God. And he runs out screaming, right? And everyone's like, that was the funniest shit. But it gets better, right?
Put that retard in his place.
No, it gets better. So the guy next to me, the guy sitting next to me was the most bland chap in the world, right? He's just complete, like, there's nothing to his personality, right?
Jesus.
But he turns around and looks at me and goes, yeah, I got that on video. I'm like, can you send that to me? And he's like, yeah. He sends it to me, right? I go home that night. I download some kind of piece of shit particle effects thing. I make it so that when the kid hits the floor, he explodes into a blaze of fire. And then I come into school the next day.
You were always the exact same. No, something you do nowadays.
I come into school the next day. I send it back to the guy. So to me, I'm like, look at this. The kid gets thrown over, explodes and screams, right? And there's fire and like smoke and like sound effects and shit. And he laughs his head off. Or he's like, that's brilliant. He walks out, right? I'm like, oh, okay. I guess he's gone now. Then he comes back later and I'm like, how are you doing? And he's like, I just sent that to everyone. I'm like, you sent that to everyone? He's like, yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah, right. He's like, yeah, it's everyone in school has it now. I'm like, for fuck's sake, it's 600 people, right? And like, but this is the fucked up thing, right? A few hours later, I'm walking through the corridor with that bland man, right? And then the little guy's walking past us, just having a fucking spurg out, right? And he takes out his phone, walks up to the kid and goes, look, that's you. And then the kid goes, ah! Right? And he runs away screaming, right?